This double-edged sword represents my childhood. This here, this here is that's a Purple Heart. That when I was like 6 months old, and my mom liked to ride around with the windows down at night, and then in the day she liked to ride around with the windows up while she held the cigarette near me so I could get secondhand smoke, and she made me get pneumonia all the time on purpose, so I would die because I knew of all her crimes, and I had a big mouth. So I made this. It also represents my first cursive attempt. I was like a year old, or maybe not even a year, and I started drawing these little E's. And I called them Easy E's, I told her they were. And this is my little scorpion. Of course, my iron cross I forged. Paracord wrap, because paracord's a strong, good material. You can make bows in the wild out of it to hunt predators. And here, look at here, we got our big-eyed, demon-handled. And look, if it ain't a double-edged sword. They say the Vikings made swords that were about, I learned from Mr. Baker, they were about 2.5 pounds. I thought that seemed a little light. What is them Vikings, a bunch of fucking candy asses? So I made me 4.5 pounds. I made mine 4.5 pounds. Because what if I was have to run into a Viking? I would probably have to cut his sword in half and cut him in half, just in case. That's all. It also represents my 11-year-old childhood favorite memory, getting ran over by a car in Hadley. I wonder why my dad went to the guy that hit me instead of me. Did anybody else notice that down at the ball field that day? And did you know he touched my pecker and touched my little pee-pee when I was in the hospital, and he thought I was going to die and nobody would see it? Yeah, he did that. But I lived. I rose 3 days later. I got hit by the car. I was down 3 days. They touched my wiener. Now I'm back. Hi.